Okay, so I've been holding off on doing this for a few days now, but for those of you who were youngins of AGP, aka Angry Grandpa, you probably know that he passed away on the 10th, and I just want to talk about that for a bit. I became a huge fan and a youngin of AGP a couple years back. Um, Not just of the Rage videos, but seen him in Pickle Boy's vlogs as well. Seen his real life character. Um, he did have anger issues. That was a real thing of his life. But he was also a pretty sweet guy, a sweet man. A grandfather. He had custody of like 4 of his grandsons, and you can tell in those vlogs that he just loved them so much, just like any good grandfather would. But yeah, I became a big fan of him, and I started watching him a lot. You know, his rage videos, his pranks, the pranks on him, and his cooking videos. You know, his own Grandpa's Corner channel. So yeah, I just started to like him as a person. You know, my grandfather passed away back in '04. The only one that I pretty much knew, I guess. I had other grandfathers, grandparents all over, but my father's father was the only one that I pretty much talked to during my childhood when I was growing up. So I was pretty close with him, and when he passed on, it was pretty hard, you know, and ever since then, I just felt like I didn't have a grandfather. And you know, watching Angry Grandpa, his personal vlogs, him interacting with his family, with his son, his grandsons, every time I watched, I just felt like he was my grandfather too, because I got to know him through those videos. You know, I saw his sensitive side, his personal side of his personality. So every time I watched those videos, I got the feeling like I was hanging out with my grandfather. And I think that's why I became a huge fan of AGP, because, you know, just brought back memories of hanging with my grandfather, and I haven't got to experience that ever since 2004, since I last seen my grandfather. But, you know, that's why I became so close with, you know, Charles Green, Charlie, and it just, you know, when Michael dropped the video announcing his passing, it just hit me real hard, because, like I said, he felt like my grandfather, even though I never met him. I didn't know him personally, but I saw his personal side. So, no, and I'm not the only one, of course. You know, a lot of his other fans are taking it kind of hard as well. But, you know, I didn't want to get too emotional on video. That's another reason why I held off on doing this. You know, the day that it happened, a lot of people were making these videos. I just thought I'd hold off for a few days, you know. But I don't know if they'll see this video, but, you know, his family, Pickle Boy, Bridget, his grandkids, his daughters, Jennifer and Kim, and her kids, or even Charlie Chill. You know, I just want to send my condolences out to you. I know how you guys feel. I know what you're going through. And just hang in there. And to everyone that's affected by this, you know, you feel the emotions coming on, just let it all out, you know. Don't hold nothing in. Don't keep it bottled up. Just let everything out. Because when you keep everything bottled up, you know, that's not good for you. It just does more harm to you than good. So it's just best to let it all out. Go to your quiet place or wherever, whenever you feel the emotions coming on, just go somewhere and just let it all out, you know. Times like these, people always say, oh, you need to be strong, or don't be sad, be happy, you know, they're in a better place, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, when you're real close to someone, or this was someone that you really cared about, that's impossible to do, especially right after the fact. So, you know, it's just best to just let it all out. And like the Bible says, there's a time to mourn and a time to rejoice. So when you have to, you mourn, and when it's time, you rejoice. So I just wanted to share that with you, you know. Like I said, big fan of AGP Army all the way to the end. And now I know Michael's gonna continue his channel, but we'll see what happens with that. So like I said, condolences to everybody. Doug, his friends, you know, Tina, the angry neighbor, one of his best friends, and his ex-wife, the other Tina, mother of his kids. You know, condolences to everybody. Keep you on my thoughts and my prayers, and I will talk to you next time. And AGP, rest in peace. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing your personality on YouTube and becoming the legend that you are. And we will all definitely miss you. Also, condolences out to Lauren, his fiance. Keep you in prayer as well. Rest in peace, AGP.